incident.
And that just it adds credence to a lot of the people in this paddock think Castroneves gets favorable treatment other than Edmonton last year.
I was just waiting for you to finish that sentence, and you threw in the other than Edmonton. I was like, what? And Detroit a few years back. But anyway.
Chip Ganassi has 2 teams this year, not one 4-car team, but 2 2-car teams, and 2 of his drivers are running in the top 10. These are the first laps, by the way, this year that Ryan Briscoe has led. He's led in the last 4 races. He led laps in the last 4 races of 2010. He's ahead of Ryan Hunter-Reay, Howard Tagliani, and Castroneves.
At TireRack.com, we stock an incredible number of tires, nearly 1 million tires. But we don't just stock them, we test them. And we post user reviews so you can find which tires are the best for you and your car. All this at a price that won't slow you down. And that's 1 in a million, or in most cases, 4 in a million. The biggest selection of tires. One more way Tire Rack is revolutionizing the way you buy tires. TireRack.com. Research, buy, deliver, install.
When you haul heavy loads, you really need a 3/4 ton truck. Some days I'd do 200 miles on that truck. It handled everything you'd ever saw.
And it had no problem towing those trailers?
Oh, no. No, you could tow it way faster than you needed to be. It was not a 3/4 ton, but it did the duties of a 3/4 ton.
After 100,000 miles, we took it apart to see how it held up. See what happened next at youtube.com/Tundra.
Shift 2 Unleashed, now available. Rated everyone 10 and up. Indycar Series. Get the official mobile app.
38 of 85 laps completed here in the 37th annual Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. 2 Ryans running up front. Ryan Briscoe is a leader, and Ryan Hunter-Reay there is in second spot. Back in third is Will Power, who led the early part of the race until we had some pit stops. Those are your top 3. By the way, Marco Andretti, who was involved in the incident with Sebastian Bourdais on pit lane, he is back in the race a lap down in 25th. And another gaggle of cars here, including Conway, Jakes, the 78 of Simona de Silvestro, and Tony Kanaan moving to the inside of Simona de Silvestro. And along comes J.R. Hildebrand also.
Yeah, you pretty much get one car offline in one of those corners. You're going to lose 2 or 3 spots if it's packed up.
Wow. I thought Kanaan was going to hit that wall for sure. How do you bring that back? You wonder why
I think the wall helped him from spinning out.
Yeah, I think so. That's what you're talking about when you lose rear grip. Gee, I can't figure out why I'm losing rear grip. Because you're coming out the first gear corner and just lighting them up. It's just...
J.R. Hildebrand in the number 4 car, the gray and red, actually camouflage National Guard car. He is leading Rookie of the Year points at this stage of the season. Running back in 22nd right now.
Now, when you see somebody get that kind of wheel spin coming off of the corner, and how exciting you see a little bit even there from J.R. Hildebrand, is that for the new car for a while. Uh-oh, look out!
Oh, man. How did he save that?
That was not looking good.
That's right. When you lock up a tire like that and you're turning, it actually, the car stops turning. And I think the only thing that saved him is he got off the brake in time so that tire would spin so it would turn. Which is hard to do when you're going really fast and you need to slow down.
Yeah, really. All right, this was a while ago as we're on board with J.R. Hildebrand.
Well, this is when he goes, this is when you talked about when a car gets moved offline. Now he goes the long way around. And then keep an eye on Tony Kanaan ahead. This is where he had the big sideways moment coming off. Okay, so it's Hildebrand. Yeah.
And later in the same lap, this is what happened to Hildebrand. Boy, he just
did a good job.
Narrowly avoided, yeah.
Doing a good job to get off that brake and let that car turn again.
Again, he's very experienced on this racetrack, but not in this series.
The point I was just making before he nearly took the wall down was that they considered for a while with the new car using traction control. Now I believe they're not going to. That's a good thing because otherwise you take away all this stuff.
Jump on our iZone Speed Zone. We'll be quiet for a while. Some sights and a lot of sound regarding the iZone Speed Zone here at Long Beach as we continue to watch the leader of the race, Ryan Briscoe. Nearing the halfway point of this race. I understand that Justin Wilson may be making a pit stop before long. He is running 13th. Ryan Briscoe has a 1.7 second advantage on second place Ryan Hunter-Reay. There's the interval. And a total of 2.7 seconds separates first and third, Briscoe and Will Power.
The heaviest braking zone right here, 3.5 Gs. As here does come Justin Wilson, Marty.
Yeah, Jan, Larry Curry radioed to Justin Wilson, said pit this lap, and Justin went, "Are you sure?" And he said, "Yep, we're going to go on an alternate strategy here. They're trying to do something a little bit different. Clearly, they feel like they have a very fast car. They're stuck in the back of the field, though. In 13th, they restarted 13th and stayed there. So these are stuffed red tires trying to get a little bit of track position here towards the end of this race."
Well, typically, Marty, you do that if a window opens, but he is nowhere near, which was why he would call on the radio saying, "Are you sure?" Because Justin Wilson knows where the pit windows are. And so you would need a tremendous amount of help to be able to make this work for a strategy purpose.
23 cars on the lead lap as we near the halfway point of the 37th Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach.
Because he basically has to stop an extra time for fuel.
Right, unless there's
the reason. I mean, there's a tremendous amount of yellows, but that's really asking a lot.
We've established the first three. That's Ryan Briscoe, Ryan Hunter-Reay, and Will Power. Now back to fourth position where they run a little bit tighter. That's Alex Tagliani, followed by Elio Castroneves, and then Dario Franchitti.
All three on the Firestone primaries, black sidewalls. And, you know, Tagliani at first seemed like he was dropping backwards quickly, but now he's kind of regained his composure.
We mentioned a while ago that Marco Andretti had rejoined the race, and now he is listed as out. So both the cars involved in the incident on pit road, namely Sebastian Bourdais and Marco Andretti, are the two cars that are out of the race here at the halfway point. There's Marco's car. Down to Kevin.
Marco, what happened in the contact on pit lane with Bourdais?
I have to take full blame. I had no idea he was sitting on my left rear. I moved over. I just had no idea he was sitting there. So I got to take blame for it. obviously it's disappointing, and it was easy one to avoid. You know, I had no idea he was sitting there. You know, it's disappointing. We were gonna